I think that is a large part of it, but I think the greater story in this, in looking at what has happened to this young man, what happened to Trayvon Martin, and what we see happening to so many kids, I think I'm going to summarize quite easily by what my son said to me. He's 11 years old, young African-American boy. He's outside tonight, and he looked at me and he said, "Is somebody going to shoot me?" You know, my daughter watched the news and looked at me and she said, "Why is it that they only do this to black people?" So there is a large question. I didn't have an answer for her. I don't have an answer that is palatable to be able to look at my children in the face and say, there are people in this country who not only do not like African Americans, but they despise black men. There is a war on black boys in this country. In my opinion, there is a war on African American men. And I think the fact that President Obama has repeatedly had to stand up and look at members of Congress and say, "I am the President of the United States, get over it," I think it enrages people. And we are seeing not just the economic effects, we're seeing the effects of a horrible public education system that discriminates against our kids on the basis of race and on the basis of their zip code. And things are getting much, much worse. It is an absolutely deplorable situation that the United States, which is supposed to be the greatest nation on earth, sits back and allows black boys to be murdered.
I just wish we listened more until hell broke loose. It takes, sometimes we do the right thing only when there's no other alternative. Anyway, I think it was Churchill said that about us, Gene. America does the right thing when there's no alternative.
Well, I hope so, because it's going to turn into a genocide if it doesn't stop.
Thank you. Thank you, Michelle Bernard. And thank you, Gene Robinson.